Walk into any grocery store and you'll find hundreds of breakfast products promising health and energy, yet most of them are quietly stealing your vitality after age 65. Every aisle tempts you. Colorful boxes of grain products, convenient breakfast bars, refrigerated drinks, instant meal solutions, and supposedly nutritious spreads. The packaging screams wellness. The marketing promises strength. But here's what most people don't realize. The majority of these so-called healthy morning foods are actually working against your body's needs as you age. Your first meal wasn't designed to be a sugar delivery system. It should provide consistent energy, support your muscles, and sharpen your mind for hours ahead. Unfortunately, food manufacturers discovered that sweetness and convenience sell better than nutrition. They transform breakfast entirely, taking whole ingredients, stripping away protective fiber, removing essential nutrients, then adding refined sugars, questionable oils, and synthetic ingredients to make them taste appealing and last forever on shelves. What's the real cost? These modern breakfast staples trigger frustrating energy drops by mid-morning, encourage weight accumulation, particularly around your midsection, create mental fog that clouds your thinking, and deprive your aging muscles of the protein foundation they desperately require to maintain strength and independence. Today, I'm going to explain 4 breakfast mistakes that could be undermining your well-being without your knowledge. More importantly, I'll reveal 4 powerful breakfast strategies you should incorporate daily to feel energized and strong after 65. Stay through to the end because the top breakfast option includes a nutrient combination that emerging science shows can be especially effective for preserving muscle mass and physical capability as we age. Before we continue, I'm curious. What's your age and what did you eat for breakfast recently? Drop your answer in the comments. I genuinely love reading your experiences and connecting with this community. Now let's identify the breakfast choices worth reconsidering. We'll start with number 4 on the problematic list, a widespread option hiding more sugar than you'd expect. Number 4, worst, health-labeled cereals, including bran and cluster varieties. Picking up a cereal box covered with phrases like extra fiber, made with whole grains, or heart smart choice feels responsible. It appears far superior to the cartoon-covered sugar bombs marketed to children. Sadly, many adult-targeted cereals aren't substantially better, particularly for older adults. Here's what happens during manufacturing. Most cereals undergo a process involving extreme heat and pressure called extrusion, which fundamentally alters grain structure. Even legitimate whole grains get transformed into shapes that your digestive system processes incredibly quickly, almost like refined white flour. This creates rapid blood sugar elevation. Research measuring glycemic response shows that numerous popular bran flakes and oat clusters raise blood glucose nearly as fast as plain white sandwich bread. Why does this matter past 65? Our bodies typically become less capable of handling blood sugar fluctuations smoothly. Your breakfast should build energy, not borrow it. That sharp rise forces your pancreas to flood your system with insulin to normalize levels. This insulin surge signals fat storage, particularly abdominal fat, and usually produces a subsequent crash in blood sugar within a few hours. That crash manifests as sudden exhaustion, concentration difficulties, and intense cravings for more quick energy foods, perpetuating a damaging cycle. Additionally, repeated large blood sugar swings promote chronic low-grade inflammation throughout your body. Beyond the processed grain issue, examine the ingredient panel carefully. You'll frequently discover various sugar forms, corn syrup, brown rice syrup, evaporated cane juice, or honey listed prominently. Many cluster-style cereals also contain inflammatory oils like palm or sunflower oil to achieve that crunchy texture. I once spoke with a 70-year-old named Evelyn who carefully chose Raisin Bran daily, trusting the fiber and bran content. Yet she consistently felt drained and needed snacks by mid-morning. When we examined the nutrition facts together, one serving contained nearly 20 grams of sugar, much added during processing. After switching to a protein-centered breakfast with slower-release carbohydrates, her morning energy transformed completely. Always scrutinize the ingredient list and added sugar content. Don't trust only the marketing claims printed on package fronts. Number 3, worst, toast, even whole grain with jam or margarine spread. This seems harmless. A couple of toasted slices for breakfast appears straightforward. But as your primary morning meal, especially with conventional toppings, it typically lacks adequate nutrition and disrupts stable energy. Let's examine this gently. Bread, even labeled 100% whole grain, consists of flour, grains pulverized into tiny particles. While containing more fiber than white bread, it still digests considerably faster than intact whole grains like steel-cut oats or intact berries, causing noticeable blood sugar elevation for many individuals. Adding traditional jam, jelly, or preserves means layering on concentrated sugar, often high in fructose. Large fructose amounts, especially without accompanying fiber, can burden your liver and encourage fat accumulation. Now consider typical spreads. Many margarine products, particularly stick forms, contain harmful trans fats created through hydrogenation. These damage cardiovascular health. Even soft tub varieties primarily consist of refined omega-6 vegetable oils like soybean, corn, or safflower. While some omega-6 fats are necessary, modern diets provide excessive amounts relative to anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats. This imbalance can promote inflammation system-wide, potentially worsening conditions like arthritis. Perhaps the most critical deficiency in this breakfast pattern is inadequate protein. Protein becomes increasingly important for seniors, especially morning intake. It preserves precious muscle tissue, maintains fullness and satisfaction, preventing mid-morning hunger, and slows carbohydrate absorption, promoting more stable blood sugar and consistent energy. A breakfast dominated by refined carbohydrates and processed fats provides minimal muscle support or lasting satiety. I remember George, age 75, a sharp gentleman troubled by persistent mental fog lingering until lunchtime. His routine never varied: 2 whole grain toast slices with margarine and strawberry jam. He believed the whole grain made it healthy. We discussed how this combination might trigger blood sugar swings affecting his cognitive clarity, plus the inflammatory fat types involved. He experimented with a protein-rich, healthy fat breakfast instead. Later, he shared that his mental sharpness and morning alertness improved dramatically. Feed your brain protein, not just empty carbs. Toast can occasionally fit within a balanced meal, but depending on it as your foundation, particularly with sugary or processed toppings, isn't optimal for sustained energy and health past 65. Number 2, worst, fruit juice or most commercial smoothies. This seems wonderfully healthy, correct? Labels proclaim 100% juice, packed with vitamin C, real fruit smoothie. The marketing certainly portrays these as excellent morning choices, but examining how our bodies actually process these beverages, especially on an empty stomach, reveals troubling realities. Here's the gentle truth. When you consume a whole orange, the natural sugars arrive bundled with fiber. This fiber functions like a brake, moderating how rapidly that sugar enters your bloodstream. But juicing fruit removes virtually all fiber. What remains is essentially sweetened water, natural sugar, yes, but highly concentrated and rapidly absorbed. This triggers sharp blood sugar spikes and substantial insulin responses, similar to consuming candy. As discussed, these rapid spikes typically produce energy crashes later. Furthermore, fruit's primary sugar is fructose. While acceptable in modest amounts from whole fruit with fiber, large rapid fructose doses significantly burden your liver, which must process it all. Over time, research published in hepatology journals indicates excessive fructose intake can contribute to liver fat accumulation and elevated triglyceride levels. Store-purchased smoothies often prove even more problematic. While possibly containing some whole fruit, they frequently use fruit juice concentrates as liquid base, add extra sugars or syrups for flavor enhancement, and sometimes include sugary frozen yogurt or sherbet. The health halo can be deeply misleading, often delivering enormous sugar loads without balancing protein, healthy fats, or adequate fiber. I recall Diane, 69, an active swimmer frustrated by persistent fatigue and weight management difficulty. Her breakfast typically consisted of a large orange juice glass and a smoothie purchased after swimming. She genuinely believed these were excellent choices. We discussed the sugar impact of liquid versus whole fruit. She decided to swap morning beverages for plain water and eat a whole orange instead, plus started incorporating one of the protein-rich breakfasts we'll explore shortly. The difference in her sustained energy and even afternoon cravings was, in her description, transformative. Enjoy whole fruits abundantly, but avoid drinking concentrated fruit sugar, especially first thing in the morning. Number 1. Worst, low-fat flavored yogurt products. For decades, low-fat yogurt has been marketed as the ultimate health food for breakfast or snacking, particularly for weight control. It feels light, comes fortified with vitamins, and offers countless appealing flavors. Tragically, this represents perhaps the most deceptive health food in supermarkets, especially for those over 65. Here's the hidden problem. Natural yogurt derives its creamy texture and satisfying taste from dairy fat. When manufacturers remove this fat to create low-fat or fat-free versions, they eliminate not only texture and flavor, but also the very component promoting fullness and satisfaction. To make it palatable again, they almost always add substantial amounts of sugar, high fructose corn syrup, or artificial sweeteners. A single small container of flavored low-fat yogurt can easily contain 15 to 25 grams of sugar, equivalent to eating a candy bar for breakfast. This produces the blood sugar spike and crash we've discussed, promoting energy slumps and systemic inflammation. Even versions sweetened with artificial sweeteners like aspartame, sucralose, or acesulfame K raise concerns. Emerging research published in prestigious journals like Nature and Cell indicates these non-caloric sweeteners can negatively alter the delicate bacterial balance in our gut microbiome. A healthy gut microbiome proves crucial for proper digestion, robust immune function, and even stable mood regulation, all increasingly important as we age. Disrupting this balance may have far-reaching consequences scientists are only beginning to understand. Additionally, removing dairy fat hinders your body's ability to absorb fat-soluble vitamins naturally present or added to yogurt, like vitamin D, essential for bone health and muscle function. I remember Barbara, 72, who consumed a popular light-flavored yogurt brand every single morning, believing it helped manage her weight and provide calcium. Yet she experienced constant bloating, persistent fatigue, and her recent bone density scan showed concerning results. We discovered her yogurt was loaded with artificial sweeteners and contained minimal actual protein or fat. We transitioned her to plain full-fat Greek yogurt topped with berries, one of our best options. Within weeks, her digestive discomfort significantly eased, she reported feeling more energetic, and she felt genuinely satisfied after breakfast. Don't be misled by low-fat marketing when choosing yogurt. The full-fat plain versions are typically far healthier. All right, those are 4 common breakfast choices that, despite their healthy reputation, might actually be undermining your energy and wellness after 65. Does recognizing any of these perhaps explain that mid-morning energy slump you sometimes experience? It's definitely worth considering. Now, before we transition to the truly energizing and strengthening breakfast options, the ones helping you feel vibrant all day, if you're finding this information helpful, please tap that like button. It helps me understand this content is valuable to you. And please subscribe and click the notification bell so you won't miss future discussions like this one. We have much more to explore together about healthy aging. Now that we've gently cleared away breakfast choices that might not serve you well, let's focus on truly wonderful, energizing options. These are 4 breakfasts grounded in solid nutritional science that can provide steady fuel, support muscle health, and help you feel vibrant and focused throughout your morning and beyond. Number 4. Best, eggs prepared. Your preferred way, perhaps with greens or avocado. Eggs experienced a confusing reputation for years, didn't they? Cholesterol concerns made many people avoid them. Fortunately, current medical understanding recognizes that for most individuals, dietary cholesterol in foods like eggs has minimal impact on blood cholesterol levels. Nutritionally, eggs are truly remarkable gifts, especially as we age. Here's why they're so beneficial. Eggs are packed with high-quality protein that's easily digested and efficiently used by our bodies. Protein is absolutely essential in morning meals to help maintain muscle mass, something crucial for strength, balance, and metabolism after 65. They're also among the very best food sources of choline, a nutrient vital for brain health, memory function, and nerve signaling. The yolk, where most nutrients concentrate, also provides healthy fats, vitamin D important for bones and muscles, and antioxidants like lutein and zeaxanthin beneficial for eye health. Pairing eggs with fiber-rich sautéed spinach or colorful peppers adds vitamins and minerals. Adding avocado slices provides wonderful healthy fats and additional fiber. This combination, protein, healthy fats, and fiber, is the trifecta for stable blood sugar and sustained energy. It keeps you satisfied for hours, preventing those mid-morning energy dips and cravings. I often suggest this to patients who complain of feeling hungry shortly after their usual breakfast. A gentleman named Arthur, 77, made the simple switch from toast to 2 scrambled eggs with a handful of spinach cooked in a little olive oil. He was amazed. "I actually feel truly satisfied," he shared, "and I don't even think about snacking before lunch anymore." His body was finally receiving the complete balanced fuel it needed to start each day. Whether scrambled, poached, boiled, or in an omelet, eggs are a fantastic foundation. Number 3, best, plain full-fat Greek yogurt or Skyr topped wisely. We discussed earlier why sugary, low-fat flavored yogurts are problematic, but the right kind of yogurt is incredibly beneficial. Plain, unsweetened, full-fat Greek yogurt or the similar Icelandic Skyr is a wonderful choice. Here's the power in these options. Both Greek yogurt and Skyr are exceptionally high in protein because they're strained, removing excess whey and concentrating the protein, often 15 to 20 grams or more per serving. This protein is fantastic for muscle health and keeping you feeling full. Choosing the full-fat version provides healthy dairy fats that help with satiety, stabilize blood sugar, and aid in absorbing fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D. Crucially, plain versions contain live probiotic cultures. Always check labels to confirm, which contribute positively to your gut microbiome, that bacterial community so important for digestion, immunity, and even mood. Now, the key is the toppings. Instead of sugary granola or honey, try adding low-sugar berries. Blueberries, raspberries, strawberries add natural sweetness, fiber, and potent antioxidants. Nuts or seeds, a small sprinkle of chopped walnuts, almonds, chia seeds, or flax seeds adds healthy fats, more fiber, and important minerals like magnesium. This combination creates a nutrient-dense, gut-friendly, muscle-supporting breakfast, providing steady energy. I spoke with Clara, 79, who struggled with both low energy and digestive issues. She started having a small bowl of plain full-fat Greek yogurt with fresh blueberries and a tablespoon of ground flaxseed each morning. She reported feeling much more energetic, and her digestion felt calmer and more regular. It's a simple, delicious way to nourish your body profoundly. Number 2, best, upgraded steel cut or old-fashioned rolled oats. Oatmeal can indeed be a wonderfully healthy breakfast, offering comforting warmth and beneficial fiber. But the type of oats and how you prepare them makes all the difference. Those sugary instant packets we discussed are best avoided. Here's how to make oatmeal a true powerhouse. Start with steel-cut oats or old-fashioned rolled oats. These are less processed and contain more intact fiber, meaning they digest much more slowly than instant varieties. This provides gradual energy release, preventing sharp blood sugar spikes and crashes. The soluble fiber in oats called beta-glucan is well known for its heart health benefits, helping manage cholesterol levels. But oats alone are primarily carbohydrates. To make this a truly balanced and sustaining meal for seniors, we need to add protein and healthy fats. Instead of cooking them in just water, try using unsweetened milk, dairy, or a fortified plant-based milk like soy or pea milk for extra protein. Near the end of cooking, stir in a protein source. This could be a scoop of your favorite protein powder, whey, casein, or plant-based, collagen peptides which dissolve easily, or even whisking in an egg or egg whites. They cook right in and add creaminess and protein without much taste. Then top your bowl with a source of healthy fat and more fiber. Think a tablespoon of almond butter or chopped walnuts, a sprinkle of chia seeds or pumpkin seeds. This upgraded oatmeal provides slow-burning energy from the oats, muscle support and satiety from the protein, and long-lasting fullness and nutrient absorption benefits from the healthy fats. I worked with Michael, 73, who loved oatmeal, but found the instant kind left him hungry and shaky. Switching to steel-cut oats prepared this way was a game changer for his morning routine. He felt satisfied and energized until lunchtime, and his blood sugar readings became much more stable. Number 1 best, a well-formulated protein smoothie. This option is particularly wonderful for those mornings when you might not have a big appetite, or if you find chewing difficult, but you still need excellent nutrition to start your day strong. When made correctly, a smoothie can be an incredibly efficient way to deliver high-quality protein and essential nutrients. This is the kind of breakfast that research points to for actively helping muscles repair and rebuild. Here's the simple formula for a truly healthy smoothie. Protein base. Start with a generous scoop providing 20 to 30 grams of high-quality protein powder. Whey isolate is often well tolerated, or a good plant-based blend if you prefer. Or use plain Greek yogurt, skyr, or kefir as your base. Fiber power. Add a handful of leafy greens like spinach or kale. You truly won't taste them, I promise. And or a tablespoon of fiber-rich seeds like chia seeds or ground flax seeds. Healthy fat. Include a source of healthy fat for satiety and nutrient absorption, about a quarter of an avocado, a tablespoon of almond butter, or perhaps some MCT oil. Liquid base. Use unsweetened almond milk, coconut milk, the beverage not canned, regular milk if tolerated, or simply water. Avoid fruit juices. Flavor, optional and low sugar. If you like, add a small amount, say 1/4 to 1/2 cup, of low sugar fruit like mixed berries. Avoid very sweet fruits like bananas or mangoes in large quantities. This combination delivers protein directly to your muscles when they need it after the overnight fast, provides fiber for slow energy release and gut health, includes healthy fats for satiety and brain function, and keeps the sugar load very low. It avoids the blood sugar spike and instead provides sustained fuel. Many people I help find this the easiest and most effective way to guarantee they start their day with the high-quality nutrition needed to combat muscle loss and feel energized. So there we have it. 4 common breakfast habits that might be draining your energy, and 4 wonderful, nourishing alternatives that can help you feel strong, sharp, and vibrant throughout your day. Remember, the choice you make for that very first meal sends an important message to your body. Making a shift towards breakfasts rich in protein, healthy fats, and fiber isn't about dieting or deprivation. It's about fueling yourself intelligently so you can live your life with more energy and vitality. It's about respecting your body and giving it what it truly needs to thrive after 65. Now, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Which of these best breakfast ideas sounds the most appealing or doable for you to try? Please share in the comments below. I hope this discussion has been helpful. If it has, please consider giving the video a like, sharing it with a friend who might also appreciate these ideas, and be sure to subscribe with the bell clicked. In our next discussion, we'll be exploring some simple ways to support your balance and reduce the risk of falls at home, another topic so important for maintaining independence. Thank you so much for joining me today. Eat well, feel well, and I look forward to seeing you again.